Hi, I'm Jerome Davis. I'm the artistic director of Burning Coal Theater Company. I have here at Burning Coal with me today Elizabeth Doran, who is the president and CEO of the North Carolina Theater. Elizabeth, thank you for coming over today and joining us. I think it's fair to say that the coronavirus outbreak has caught everybody by surprise, really, not just in the performing arts, but the performing arts are hit particularly hard by it. It's social distancing is necessary right now, but it's not something that we're trained for, and it really flies against our reason for existence, which is to bring people together where they can think about and talk about the big ideas. How is North Carolina Theater and you as its leader, how are you dealing with that right now? What things have you lost, and how are you finding ways to deal with those losses?
Sure. We were in mid-rehearsal for Memphis, and we're expecting to do that in mid-March, and we did have to disband our artists just as they'd completed rehearsing it, and put people back on planes to New York who were coming from Broadway, and Broadway had at that time just gone dark. So it was very emotional and beautiful to watch the last rehearsals of that. However, it has been postponed. Our season at North Carolina Theater runs all the way through July, and other theater companies may run through May. So our experience is going to be different than other theater companies who may have had to make immediate changes. We are looking at the remainder of our 2019-20 season. At the moment, we have expressed that we are postponing Memphis. And so we are creatively engaging in many ways with our union, with our rights holders, at the professional theater level to figure out how to proceed with our programming. And we are confident that we will be able to, within whatever the restrictions of our external world are going to place on us, in one way or another. We will experience significant losses. Our industry will, as we've seen restaurant workers, our theater workers are also very insecure. So we, like you and the rest of our industry, seek support. We are really looking at North Carolina Theater at this as an 18-month issue. So we're thinking about the long-term impacts on our theater. We are very excited about our upcoming season, 2021, and our subscribers have continued to renew. And in fact, our industry has responded that they have noticed people are still renewing. They're making plans for 6 months out. And so please, everybody, keep doing that. We need your capital in order to maintain as an organization.
That's true. So tell me about the next season. I think thinking into the near future is something that will be exciting for us to talk about.
And before I do, I want to add one more thing. And our education program, for example, as so many theaters, including yours, have had beautiful education programs going into Wake County schools, going in Big Brothers Big Sisters, other partnerships. We have moved online with a lot of that. We have worked with our students to have read a play a day, learn choreography. We're posting videos of our choreographers teaching students pieces of theater. We have a lot of back and forth videoing going on, and we've actually begun a program around singing songs for seniors. So we have students who have begun to record songs for some of our senior subscribers. We spoke to a woman in her 80s today who is stuck at home, so we asked her what her favorite song is, and we've asked our students to sing and record it. We're calling it Quarantunes, So we're trying to create that, and we're also trying to create an online platform for a spring break camp. Those kinds of things that may be revenue generating for families who are figuring out how to work at home and have their kids at home. And so that's occurring. And I just wanted to add one more thing, and that is that in the theater, it seems what we're selling is theater. What you're doing is buying a ticket. What's actually occurring is that we're using the performing arts as a tool to get at outcomes. And those outcomes include developing empathy, creating compassion, creating a place of belonging, providing refreshment of wonderment, seeing our place in the world and what we can do. What happens when we do things right? What happens when we do things wrong? When people attend theater, they are doing so much more than just showing up. And this is my last piece to you. There are 3 things that occur when you attend. You show up, you take care of, and you take charge of. North Carolina Theater, Burning Coal, all of the theaters in this town may not be able to show up in the usual way, but we will continue to care for and to take charge of, as our audiences will too. And so I just want to make that statement to everybody.
That's very well said. What's coming up?
Okay, so we are opening our season with 9 to 5, the musical.
Yes, very good.
So that is going to be a lot of fun. Of course, Dolly Parton.
We could
has
all
written
use
all
a
the
little
music.
Dolly in our lives. Right
So
now.
excited about that show opening in October, and then we will be moving to a smaller performance in the Fletcher Theater about Billie Holiday. It's called Lady Day, and it is about Billie. She sings her music, and you learn about her life.
Yeah.
In a very intimate setting with a beautiful piano and incredible performance.
Is this the Laney Robertson play, Lady Day at Emerson's Park?
Exactly. And then we go into next season at Valentine's Day week. We are doing Sister Act. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And followed by On Your Feet, which not everybody knows this show. I'm excited to introduce it to our region. It's On Your Feet, story of Gloria and Emilio Estefan. And not everyone knows that Gloria, though, was the incredible heart-beating voice of Miami. She also had a terrible car accident where she had to relearn how to get on her feet.
Yeah.
So it's a very strong story about recovery.
Right.
And we're going to need it. We're going to want to be there for that. And it's got incredible costumes. Just imagine sparkliest Miami, shimmering beauty.
Yeah,
and again, incredible performances and a lot of great Latinx experience.
Sounds like something for everybody, but particularly maybe for younger people this season with NCT, which is very exciting.
Yeah, we have 2 more. We have Edges. Edges is now. We have Ring of Fire, which is the story of Johnny Cash, sung by performers who carry instruments and play music on stage, and that is in the Fletcher Theater. And that is another one where we're learning about a great iconic voice. Who used his voice to sing out and soar, which is the theme of our season. But it is sung from multiple points of view. So Johnny Cash is inside the men and women who will be singing his music on that stage in the Fletcher. So beautiful piece that will help us again in our healing. And then we are ending the season with Peter Pan. And that is a Peter Pan that we'll have our own special spin, and we'll the more information as we come. But we'll be flying. So
the music that was in the Mary Martin or Sandy Duncan versions.
We are working on the version that we will be producing. So more
Not
on
quite
that.
sure yet. Okay,
yeah,
good.
our goal is to make sure that our Peter Pan has a great inclusive feel, and so a lot of work has been done in our industry around Peter Pan to make that so. So it is still at its source. Before it was ever a movie, it was a great American musical. So looking forward to that.
Well, it sounds like you're getting ready to take flight next season with Peter Pan and many other exciting things, and that's great. And I know your audiences are looking forward to getting back into the theater and hearing the stories and feeling the ideas and being touched by the emotions that only live theater can do. So thank you for telling us a little bit about it, Elizabeth. We appreciate it, and we wish you the best.
Thank you.
In these troubling times.
You too.
Thanks.